Everyone carries some amount of crap around with them every day, right? And some people fall into the same camp as I do, and they maybe carry a bit more stuff than your average person. Maybe your average person doesn't have a CCW. They don't carry a firearm every day. Hell, maybe they don't even carry knives, which I think is just crazy. But who am I to judge? Hell, maybe you're not even a watch guy because you think, well, what do I need a watch for? I have a phone and that has a clock on it, right? But something I bet a good 99% of guys out there carry every day is a wallet. And this new wallet that I've been carrying for the better part of a month now has a little trick up its sleeve. And I know, because I've been doing YouTube for a while, there's going to be some contrarian out there that's going to say,
I don't carry a wallet, I just carry a money clip, or I carry a rubber band around my cards and ID.
Good on you for being that 1% that's fighting the system. Now go ahead and have your pineapple pizza, your peach berry hazy IPA, and let the rest of us just have a little wallet talk. Hopefully, I have long ago talked most of you guys out of carrying a big, fat Costanza style bifold wallet in your back pocket.
Look at this thing. It's huge.
We have a better chance of seeing the Epstein files than you do of needing that Home Depot receipt from 2 years ago. So let's just all agree that all that fat boy is doing in your back pocket is making you look like one of your ass cheeks has a strange growth and curb stomping your sciatic nerve every time you sit down. For years now, OpenSea Hobei. It's been my wallet of choice. I have a ton of content, so we won't go deep into this guy, but in my opinion, this is just a perfect wallet. Nothing else I have seen in years offers anything to me that this one doesn't. But then I stumbled upon this guy, the Haley Strategic INCOG. This wallet offers something new, something I hadn't seen a wallet ever offer before. So I had to give it a try. Side note, this wallet was purchased with my own money. The guys at Haley Strategic have no clue even who I am. It is not sponsored by Haley Strategic in any way. However, we do have a sponsor for today's video, and that is the good folks at ZBiotics. If we're being real with ourselves, and I like to enjoy a good pour of whiskey as much as the next guy, but it does not always make you feel optimal the next day. Especially with me now being on the backside of my 40s, it doesn't take quite as much of grandpa's old cough syrup to make me feel off my game the next morning. And the good folks at ZBiotics are here to help. ZBiotics Pre-Alcohol Probiotic is the world's first genetically engineered probiotic. PhD scientists invented it to tackle rough mornings after drinking. Here's how it works. When you drink, alcohol gets converted into a toxic byproduct in the gut. It's that byproduct, not dehydration, that makes you feel miserable the next day. ZBiotics produces an enzyme to help break this byproduct down. Just drink ZBiotics before drinking alcohol. Drink responsibly, of course, and get a good night's sleep to feel your best the next day. I was as skeptical about this stuff as you probably are when I first heard about it also. But after a few good pours of whiskey with a few buddies of mine, I called them the next day, we all talked, and we were all really surprised at how good we felt. At that point, I was sold. So if you want to give it a try, just click the link down below or click the QR code in the corner of your screen to get 15% off your first order at checkout. ZBiotics is also backed by a 100% money back guarantee. So if you're unsatisfied with your purchase, they will refund your money, no questions asked. So a pretty no risk proposition really. Head down below, check out those links, click the QR code, 15% off your first order at checkout. Thanks to ZBiotics for supporting the channel and sponsoring the video. All right, well now let's get back to your regularly scheduled programming. So first things first, the general style of the wallet. Very different than my old favorite here. This does lean a little more casual, outdoor, tactical, so it might not be for everyone in every situation. As I mentioned before, this wallet is made by Haley Strategic, which is a veteran-owned company. I always like to support veteran-owned companies whenever possible. It's also American-made with American materials and is Berry compliant. So Berry compliant, if you don't know, is basically it means it meets criteria for the Department of Defense being made not only in the USA, but with all materials also sourced from the USA, which is all a really good start. Next box at checkout checks off for me personally is it is still a slim, small wallet that can easily go in any pocket, because I am definitely team front pocket carry. It is 4.5 long by 3.25 high by 0.35 wide, and it only weighs 1.6 ounces. In comparison to my gold standard, my favorite wallet of all time, the Hobe, it is basically the exact same width. It's a little bit taller, not by much, but just a little bit taller, and about the same thickness when it's loaded up. All things considered, it has almost identical pocket presence. As for materials, very different direction than my typical leather wallet. I'm assuming this thing is gonna hold up every bit as good as a leather wallet. It is made of 500D Cordura, which is the same material you typically see things like chest rigs, plate carriers, things like that made of. Then they take the 500D, they laminate that with 1000D Cordura. 1000D, that's like stuff you see typically made, like good backpacks and stuff. The final product you end up with is 1500D, pretty damn durable stuff. On the inside, they went even harder on the toughness scale. The inside pockets are constructed of an Aramid X-ply material, and this material has Kevlar banding within it. They say it's basically tear-proof. All in all, what you end up with, at least theoretically, is a wallet that's tougher than Superman's kneecap. Now, I can't contest to the longevity of the wallet. I've only been carrying it for about a month. Even though these materials seem super durable, there is stitching and stuff around the outside that I don't know how it's gonna hold up. I would assume the stitching is gonna probably give way long before the material itself does, because it's just such tough material. Haley Strategic does make plate carriers and things like this, like weight bearing stuff, so it's not like they don't know how to stitch shit. I've got high hopes, but I definitely cannot confirm it. Maybe we'll check in like a year and I'll let you guys know how it's holding up. It is a bifold wallet design, so for you guys that are having a hard time letting go of your inner Costanza and you like the old bifold, you bunch of boomers. I say boomers and look, I'm fucking gray. On one side, you do have a clear window compartment for your IDs. I have two of them in there, my license and my concealed carry permit. It's a pretty big pocket. I could honestly fit a couple more cards or IDs in there if I needed to. The thing I hate most about clear window ID sections and wallets, if they don't have a little cutout and you need to pull your ID out and the ID sticks to that plastic, then you're in there like trying to freaking pry it out. I hate that. One of the things they did do is they put a little cutout here so you could just push your IDs to get them out quickly and easily if you need to get to them. Personally, I would prefer if they just had another side like this side. You had your card slots on both sides. I just find that having those extra slots to organize cards is more beneficial than an ID window, because most of the time, if somebody needs your ID, you're gonna be taking it out to give it to them anyway. It's not like I'm the FBI and I'm gonna be go around flashing my ID. So I would rather just have more card slots than ID window on this side. But hey, if the guys at Haley Strategic ever see this video, maybe think about that, guys. Put some more card slots on the other side. Personal preference. This side can easily hold 2 or 3 IDs, probably a couple cards if you need overflow. So all in all, not bad. Over on the other side, you do have the Superman Kevlar reinforced card slots. You get 3 of them. I normally carry 5 cards. So I have a couple of those slots doubled up with 2 cards. And then the bottom card I keep for quick access. I only have 1 card in that one. No issues fitting all my cards in those slots. You do have the ID area we talked about, and another slot, which we're gonna go over in just a second, that if you do carry more cards than 6, there's space that you could put others. But honestly, I'd say 2 to 3 IDs and about 5, 6 cards would be the max I would wanna try to carry in here. And that's about the same for the Hobe as well. So on that front, in comparing to my gold standard, it still does really well. In the very top, I guess you'd call it the main compartment. I'm pretty sure it's meant for cash, but you, like I said, you could also carry some cards in there if you wanted to. I never personally carry a ton of cash on me, but it's not like your traditional bifold though, where it runs the whole length. It's only the one side, so you do have to fold your bills in half to fit them down in there. Moving to the outside pocket. This is the part that makes this wallet different from any other thing I've ever seen. It's got a little extra trick up its sleeve, which was what initially drew me to the wallet in the first place. You have an elastic pocket on the outside, quick card access for cards you use a lot, cash, AirTag. It's a little elastic pocket, so you can really use it for all kinds of stuff. But what it is designed for is the collaboration Haley did with Toor knives. Toor knives, another really good veteran-owned company that makes some badass USA-made knives. In this pocket, you have a G10 push dagger called the Snake Doctor. And it has this ABS injected molded sheath that is designed to fit right down in that pocket. It has teeth over here on the sides that when you put it in there, bite in and help it from getting pulled out when you retrieve the knife. It's also got a couple little patches here of some Velcro. It's got a nice pressure detent. Once you slip this guy down in here. Like I said, once that's down in there, it's not coming out. Then when you put the knife in there, you hear that click? Keeps everything as about as slim as it can possibly be while still holding it in place. Doesn't add a lot of bulk. Excellent, excellent retention. That thing is never coming out of there. Really cool design. Again, this dagger is made by Toor knives and it is 100% G10. There is zero metal in this thing. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, no metal.
I got you. It's better if nobody trade. You don't know anything. What are you talking about?
If you haven't figured out what I'm talking about there, then I don't know what to tell you. G10 is a great material. Tons of knife scales and other things are made from it. It's very durable. It's very grippy. It's a strong material. Has a nice sharp point on this thing. Very good for poking things that need to be poked. Not much of a slicing edge on this. Absolutely fine for opening Amazon boxes, stuff like that, but not really a cutting edge for anything that's, let's say, meaty. Ventilating or poking meaty things is really more the purpose for something like this, not so much slicing. Is this thing as good as a dedicated knife for a lot of tasks? No. Is it as good in a defense situation as a dedicated fixed blade? Of course not. But what it does give you is always having something on you to aid as a force multiplier over having nothing on you at all. I mean, hell, if a dude in prison can get work done with a sharpened toothbrush,
come over here and kiss me on my hot mouth. I'm feeling romantical.
this will definitely get the job done in a self-defense emergency. It weighs nothing and takes up like zero space. I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it kind of thing. Some of the marketing behind this shows as a kind of sneaky defensive maneuver. Somebody is trying to steal your wallet, go and hand them your wallet, and as they take it, you kind of pull this thing out and then you've got that to defend yourself with.
Jesus Christ. That's Jason Bourne.
I'm not sure that's a wise choice for everyone. That is going to be very situation dependent. And it also has a lot to do with your level of training and proficiency with hand-to-hand combat, self-defense, things like that. So I'm not making any suggestions or claims or anything like that, other than I would almost always rather have some form of equalizer on me than not. You can get it in all the tactical colors. You can get it in the multicam, the black multicam. Comes in M81, Ranger Green, which is the color I've got here, gray, and I think black. The dagger also comes in different colors. You've got the red, this is the one I've got here, and it does look sharp with the little contour lines. I honestly would rather have the black one just because it stands out a little less, but the black ones were out of stock when I ordered mine, so no harm, no foul. They run about 95 bucks. It's $45 for the actual wallet, and then it's $50 for the Snake Doctor and sheath. I don't currently see a way on Haley's website to order just the wallet by itself. You can purchase additional Snake Doctors and sheaths separately, but for now at least I don't see the wallet available outside of the combo that comes with all of it. All in all though, I think it's a really cool product that offers something I haven't seen in a wallet before. A few things I would tweak to make it perfect for me personally, but for the price range, I think it is a very fair price for what you get and a really cool wallet with a pretty neat little trick up its sleeve. Hell, it's the first wallet that has made me come off of my Hobey in years and years, so that alone should say something. As always, folks, I will link everything below if you want to check it out. If you want to help support the channel and support what we do here, check out the links below for all the merch we've got. New t-shirts just released, which by the way, this is one of my favorite shirts we've done in a while. I love this shirt. If you did enjoy the video, feel free to smash that like button. That always helps us out. If you're not a subscriber, please consider doing so. We'd love to have you on board. Hope everybody is having a great week, and we will see you in the next video. You know, it's funny. I guarantee you, at least one person got butthurt by that pineapple pizza and IPA comment. People are soft these days, man. They get really offended. I'm just messing with you, man. This is America. If you want to eat shitty pizza and horrible beer, go right ahead.